Last time on Turquoise Fever. In the desolate Nevada desert, the Ottesons worked their claims day and night to fill a big order from an international client.
Hey, Donna, this is Steven.
Are you needing some material?
I'd love to take as many as you have.
What I see right here is not even close to enough.
In desperation, Tony and Trenton bought an old Otteson mining claim to boost supply.
Whoa, hey, something's going on.
Challenges were met with rich rewards. And now, on this episode of Turquoise Fever, a treacherous, unfinished road stands between the Ottesons and elusive Turquoise. The memory of the last disaster on this road sends Emily into panic mode.
Come here.
Needing to be closer to Jaquel, Trenton leaves the mining operation
She could go into labor anytime.
just when Tony needs him the most.
20, 25 holes across here, load them heavy, sink them deep, and shoot them hard. So you look up the hillside, up at the top, coming across that line right there. The idea is to kind of fix that road and make it safe. And we want to work our way across right over there. You see that pit?
Yep.
That's Cloud 9. That's what we're trying to get to.
In the remote desert, 270 miles north of Las Vegas, the Otteson family is scouting one of their old mines, Cloud 9, which they believe may hold thousands of dollars of sky blue turquoise. But an unfinished road stands in the way. The steep incline and hairpin turn make it impossible to move equipment in to finish the road.
Gonna push that road on over into that pit.
Right.
Right.
I'll walk you up there now, because from here on out, the road's it needs some work.
All right.
With its bright blue color, Cloud 9 turquoise can sell for $50 a carat. Tony is determined to get this rock out of the mountain.
Anyway, let's head on up. I'll show you. So today we're taking Dad out to Cloud 9, and we're just gonna kind of go through, get an old timer's perspective on our project here. And it's always good to have a good miner's mind to kind of help point the way out. You look at the road here, Dad. What do you think I should do here?
The safety berm is a necessity. Even though you can't see the berm, when you feel you're hitting the berm, you know you're too close.
Yeah.
When there's no berm, when you feel it, it's too late.
Yeah,
you're going
that's a
over
good
the side.
point. How high's that berm got to be?
Oh, I'd put it like right there, 1.5 feet or so.
Well, if that's what's going to make it safe, then we can start on that. Let's just start right here.
Yep.
Go around the corner.
Sounds
and
good.
You guys can watch my tracks, make sure I'm safe.
Okay.
You know how it is.
Building a berm means maneuvering the excavator dangerously close to the edge.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're hitting the rock right there.
Can you go up there?
The whole opening Cloud 9 and having to build a road up there, there's so many things that can go wrong, have gone wrong.
Okay, stop.
What happened? Get out!
Tony and Trenton's brother-in-law, TJ, had a near-death experience last time an excavator was used at Cloud 9.
Grab your hard hat. Hey, come on up out of here.
And just trying to get equipment and trucks and everything up there just to open this pit just makes me nervous. It's so high up there.
Yep. Exactly what he needs. Just keep coming right on up around here. Yeah, see how much safer that is, though?
Yeah.
I mean, when you feel you're hitting it, you're too close. But if you go up on it, then you're really too close.
How we looking?
That's good.
How's the road look?
Way better.
Yeah, real good.
Like
Tony.
that better now?
That's way better.
I agree.
That's a lot safer now.
You can see the berm.
Oh,
I think it's
yeah.
a big
the way in there.
improvement over.
That
how
make you feel better,
steep it
Emily?
was, yeah.
A little safer anyway for us to get in here and actually do some some real work going. I'd like to start working on this road
Well,
across here.
let's get that thing drilled and shoot it.
It's a new day, and with the safety berm in place, Tony and his brother Trenton can start moving equipment up to Cloud 9. They're going to have to get through a steep grade and hairpin turn if they want to succeed.
The road stopped where TJ wrecked, so to get to Cloud 9, we'd have to go another 150 feet. So we need this compressor up here to drill across and try to shoot that road in. Watch his wheels back there. The road is super steep, and it's tough just to get one truck up there without towing anything as it is. So we already anticipate problems with that. It's gonna end up being, you know, an attempt with 2 vehicles pulling this compressor up this really steep road.
That dirt's getting too soft.
We're at the spot now that our tires are just spinning a little bit, but we're still not at the steepest part right here.
Let's chain up. Hold it.
Okay, Trent.
The hill is steep. To get the compressor up, they decide to chain the 2 trucks together so they can lift in unison.
See, this isn't so bad.
I'm really nervous about the road. I'm not scared of heights. I'm afraid of falling. Oh, gosh.
Okay, we're tight. Let's go.
Oh, this makes me nervous.
Come on, Trent. Come on, Trent.
Oh, my gosh.
Hang on.
So at this point, it's the last 50 feet to get us that hairpin turn. I'm hoping this last push will just get us there.
Come on, don't start hopping.
But of course, the wheels are spinning and we're just getting buried in the dirt.
Let's disconnect. Let me flip around, see if I can tug you right here. If not, we'll get the excavator and pull this last 50 feet. This is the only hard spot, I promise.
If chaining the trucks front to front doesn't work, Tony and Trenton will be forced to use the parked excavator to tug them up the mountain. A risky maneuver that could end with both trucks and compressor tumbling down the mountain.
Let's go.
Man, not gonna happen.
No, no, no.
That's gonna be it. Might as well get that chain out. Look how close we are.
Unwilling to give up so close to the hairpin turn, Tony hatches a plan to use the excavator to tug them up.
You get hooked up, put it in neutral, and just have Emily run your truck and man the brakes.
Copy.
She is not gonna like it.
You're up. I'm gonna
What do you
pull
mean?
both
What?
of you.
You're just manning the brakes.
What? I am really nervous about this idea because right now we're sitting at kind of a steep angle, and he says to just go sit in the truck and I'm gonna run the brakes and Trenton's gonna pull us.
Just manning the brakes.
Coming up,
I have more confidence in her than anyone in the world. This girl is unstoppable.
Okay, Emily, foot off the brake.
Oh,
Hold up.
You find anything, Dad?
Not yet.
Lane, look at right there. There's tons of it just all over right here, Dad.
You guys dig a little bit right here. You're up. I'm gonna
what do you
pull
mean?
both
What?
of you.
You're just manning the brakes.
What?
high in the Nevada hills, Tony and Trenton have one last chance to get equipment moved into Cloud 9.
You're just manning the brakes of his truck, so when we start pulling, you can just put it in drive. All you have to do is if we decide to stop, you're just putting your foot on the brakes. Okay? You got this, babe.
Being a driver short, Emily has to man the brakes of Trenton's truck, something she's never done.
What was that?
Trenton, you gonna straighten your wheels, Em? Her job is just the brakes. You know, just in case something happens, she's just got to hold the brakes from going down. And Trenton will just, you know, gently tug us as a chain and get us kind of up past this steep spot. But I have more confidence in her than anyone in the world. This girl is unstoppable. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try to pull the tension against you, Em.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and drive, Emily.
Oh my gosh. I didn't grow up doing this, so sitting in a truck to press the brakes and bring it up this extremely steep road is nerve-wracking to me.
Okay, we have to stop a second. Foot on your brake.
Don't trust that chain that we're not gonna like snap and just slide down this mountain. It's just way too steep, and I don't like this idea.
Emily, put off the brake.
Hold up.
Trent.
Because someone's foot was on the brake, the chains snapped. They will have to rehook and try again.
Hey, we got our foot on the brakes when you're taking off, so you kind of have to let us get off the brakes.
Hey, everybody in neutral, no brakes. Here we go. Here we go, Em. Okay, I'm gonna pull it.
You just keep your foot ready on the brake if you need to, man.
Hey, if you can do that one more time, Trent, give us one more pass.
And I can get you up around that corner. Okay, I'm gonna pull it.
Okay, last go.
That's it. Okay, foot on the brake. Emily, foot on the brake.
Brakes on. Oh my gosh.
Finally, Tony and Trenton got the trucks and compressor past the hairpin turn. It's time to disconnect and continue on.
You did good.
Things I've done for you. Oh my gosh.
I love you. You did good.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You're gonna do fine. We just rest of this way, and now it's super steep off this side. Trent reconnects the truck up, and we pull him across that switchback, and on we go.
Oh my gosh.
You're okay, babe.
It's a really long way down there. Oh my gosh. I can't even see the road.
We made it.
Oh, we made it to where TJ crashed.
Trent, you need me back there?
Yeah, I need you to watch my tire on that.
Cliffside.
I don't want my front end going off.
My relief is short-lived because right where Tony and I stopped, I can see where TJ's wreck was, and I walked up to that several times, but seeing that wreck, oh my gosh, seeing that wreck on the side and knowing that he could have died, I just, oh.
Can you hand me my gloves? Are you all right?
Yes.
Panicking?
I need to get out for a minute.
Come here. Hey. You're okay. You want to get out?
Yes. I couldn't breathe and I couldn't feel my legs. And I couldn't get out of that truck fast enough to be able to sit down.
This is where TJ went over, obviously. That's a long ways down there.
Until I get on here and I saw that, and then I couldn't stop it. And I thought that my sister-in-law have to bury a husband, and it just made me sick.
But I promise you that everything that we've done right here is safe, okay? I promise you. You're stuck with me forever. Forever. Proud of you, though.
Thanks.
85 miles away, a younger generation of Ottesons is learning the science of prospecting from their father, Danny Otteson.
Grandpa talked about an area back in here that he liked. It's gonna take us a while to get through, a lot of prospecting, but I like the way the red iron in here, and then the way the ground looks like it's changing up further, so we're gonna have to do a lot of walking and looking.
Going up by that gray ground up here?
Yes, yep, the gray ground.
Ways up there.
One thing about prospecting is you gotta know the color of the ground you wanna go look in, and it could be real dark or real light, but it's gotta have a certain look to it. It might be the right color, but it may not be the right formation. Yeah, right here. So I'm gonna look right this ridge and this right in one of these ridges here, right over here. Okay. This coat's too big. It's gonna make me fly away.
The gale force winds blowing through the desert make it hard to look for signs of turquoise.
Last day. I can't even breathe. It's blowing so hard. You find anything, Dad? Not yet. Keep looking though. The ground's good. Lane, look it right there.
Whole bunch. It's coming up right here.
Yeah,
Oh, it's in the iron. Whoa, look at that color.
Oh yeah, look at that, Lane. Look at that.
Look how dark that is.
Holy smoke.
Oh, wow, this spot's... There's tons of it just all over right here, Dad.
Well, you guys dig it a little bit right here.
Dig it?
Yeah, just
Hey.
a little bit.
Tristan and Lane are finding signs of turquoise, but that doesn't mean they've hit the mother lode just yet.
What's the next step for getting this turquoise?
You think bring the excavator in and try to get it cross-cut into a spot where we could shoot it? Yeah, we're gonna have to get an excavator in. Yeah, but first, we should, expand a little bit. We'll move up this mountain and kind of prospect around just a little longer today. And once we see...
Find the best lead.
Yeah, once we find
to
where
dig
the
on.
most is coming out, then we'll start moving all the equipment in, move everything we need to shoot.
Yep, you guys are exactly right. Before you could mine it, a friend of mine from the agency down in Vegas gave me you guys got approved for your licenses for blasting. You guys can actually mine now on your own. Your explosive license.
We can mine this with that?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Me and Lane, with our own mine and our own blasting license, we can actually contribute financially way more than we were before, because we can actually spread out and conquer a whole lot more ground and pull out a whole lot more turquoise by ourselves without anybody watching us. It's just kind of scary.
I'm gonna put this in your name, so you have your own mine to mine, and you can mine it now, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
That's awesome.
Turquoise miners.
Good.
Back at Cloud 9, Tony and Trenton finally have their equipment up the mountain. They are now planning a dynamite blast to finish the road that will give them access to the mine.
We bring in the road right across from back there where TJ wrecked. Finish it on right here. We can have an excavator right here. That's pretty steep. Like, obviously it can kill a guy, We'll try to get a pad out a little bit bigger and make it safe.
That'd be good.
Do you think this turquoise here is worth it?
I'd love to have that kind of blue. I think it's worth it. We don't have a mine that puts this out. Cloud 9 turquoise would be a great addition to our supply. Plus, we need all the turquoise we can get right now to stay competitive. Even though it's been a hassle to get here, after today's blast, we can really get moving on this mine.
Look at the colors.
Yeah, we can make some good money for our families.
Hey, whose phone's ringing? Is that you?
Shoot. Did you bring the sat phone?
I didn't.
I'm missing some calls.
From who?
From Jaquel.
Oh, gosh.
I'm gonna go see if I can get service. Can't believe we didn't bring the satellite phone. Jaquel is due pretty soon, so on top of being in the 3rd trimester, she's in a high-risk pregnancy. So when I miss phone calls from her, I'm getting very worried. Crazy. Come on. Come on. There it goes. Okay, it's dialing. Hello. I know, I didn't have service. Are you okay? What? What'd the doctor say? Really? Is the baby okay? Oh, jeez. I'm on my way. I need like 3 or 4 hours. Okay, love you. I'm coming right now. Bye.
I just heard him say, I'm coming home. This isn't good. I'm losing Trent. Is it bad?
It's not good. Doctors found some abnormalities and she's got high blood pressure.
That's not good, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right now.
Hey, don't worry about the compressor. Just take off, leave it. Leave me, Emily.
Okay, I'll tell her.
Yeah, call me when you get there, Trent.
Okay, I will. I always think the worst, and I feel so helpless sitting out here. For all I know, she'd be headed to the hospital, scheduled C-section, and they're pushing through this hard time by themselves. I need to get home. This is crazy.
Coming up.
So she's a little worried, not feeling her move much.
Sure, because she's just not feeling great movement. You did have some higher blood pressures. Do twice a week.
Obviously, I'm gonna have to stick around more.
A lot, yeah.
Hey, Tony, it's actually thickening up on these rocks.
Oh,
there's a big old
you guys
nugget.
found it.
Back in Las Vegas, Trenton and Jekyll go to an emergency doctor's appointment.
She's been pretty quiet the last few days. She's been making me nervous. And it's like, I guess I'm just like nervous, you know, because of like history. Yeah.
So when I was pregnant with Dash, I was high-risk pregnancy because I had extremely high blood pressure. And so I was being monitored really close. We'd gone in for like a regular, just a routine checkup, and we'd found out that he was no longer growing. I ended up having intrauterine growth restriction.
Oh, that's cute.
The doctor comes in and says, you need to go over to the hospital. You need to deliver right now. He likely won't make it through the weekend.
She's a heavy sleeper like me.
That's gonna be great for you guys when she comes out.
So we went straight over to the hospital, and within 2 hours, I had a C-section delivered Dash, little 4-pound baby, and a little miracle. When I first met Trenton, we wanted kids right away. I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna get pregnant in the first year of being married, and it didn't happen. It was probably another year later that we started IVF, and we got 2 embryos, which is not that great. We implanted one, it was Dash, and the other one we froze. So it was 4 years later that we went back to the fertility specialist and said, okay, we're ready to try and have another baby. We implanted, and it worked.
Hey guys.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Nice to see you again. How's life,
You know me.
Nice to see you.
Me too.
How's it going?
Going good.
Good.
It's a little worried not feeling her move much.
Sure.
But
Because she's just not feeling great movement. I mean, we would do once a week with advanced maternal age, but with the decrease in fetal movement, and you did have some higher blood pressures. Before, do it twice a week. And then once a week, I always see you guys. So we do it in higher risk conditions, hypertension.
the doctor's saying because Jaquel is worried about fetal movement, on top of that, she has high blood pressure. We need to come in twice a week. This is unnerving, to say the least. We don't want to repeat what happened with Dash. I'm going to need to get my priorities set straight. Obviously, I'm going to have to stick around more.
A lot, yeah.
Yep.
All right?
Good.
Next, we'll see you. I'll see you in a week, but you'll be back here Thursday or Friday.
Yep.
All right.
Well, you've delivered one good baby. We're looking for one.
Knock on wood. So far, so good. Okay, guys?
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Great
you.
to see you.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
So Trenton is dedicated to the family business and to mining, but I think as of right now, we both know that he needs to scale back.
Well, I mean, ultimately, we got the news we wanted to hear. The
Yeah,
baby's good, so
baby's
thank
been good.
goodness. But I definitely gonna have to cut back and be at home
Yeah,
more.
definitely. I mean,
We're
especially
2
after,
appointments a
you know,
week.
he kind of put that into perspective. If my water breaks, I'm 3 to 4 at least, actually really 4 hours away, maybe even longer. And my water breaks, like, that would be insane. So
I think we need to just make a day trip up there and tell everybody what's going on. Get in there, say, hey guys, here's what's going on.
Yeah, I wanted to.
Good to see you. I went right for your wife. All right.
The day after their doctor's appointment, Trenton and Jekyll have called a family meeting in Tonopah. Trenton is nervous about breaking the news to the family that he's leaving the business for a while.
Trent, good news for us?
Well, I got the call from Jaquel. My drive home, I was just worried sick. I wasn't gonna get to see my little girl and Jaquel in the hospital, and I'm just all this stuff going through my mind. So we got down to the doctor. The doctor said everything checked out. However, they want us to be really careful and not get ourselves in that kind of situation again. She could go into labor anytime, so I'm gonna have to spend some less time up here at the mine.
Well, Trent, as far as the mining and stressing about what's going on, don't stress about it. Even though I could use Trenton's help at Cloud 9, this is way more important. So we'll do whatever it takes to make it work.
It's easy to not be, to say you're not gonna be stressed, but it's stressful.
No,
The whole
yeah.
situation's stressful. So.
Yeah, I know that you've been through a lot,
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
but you don't
It's worth
quit.
it. It's almost done.
You don't
She's
quit.
almost here.
Yeah. It's time to bring a beautiful baby girl into this family.
Yeah.
The best thing about coming into this family is that it starts and ends with family, no matter what.
this could possibly be once in a lifetime event for you too.
Yeah.
And
it will
so,
be.
so it's not really fair of any of us to expect you not to be there. And we will do whatever we need to do to make it.
Oh, I appreciate it. That's nice. And obviously, all you guys are family to me, and you mean a lot to me. And it shows how much we all care about each other, and we can all support each other.
Yeah, of course.
I love the fact that we have this kind of a family and this kind of a circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he can mine another day.
Maybe that's a possibility, but if there's any risk whatsoever, I wouldn't even chance it. I will, if I can steal these two,
You can have
while
these
Trent's
two.
gone,
Yes.
Lane and T, and we'll just keep rolling on.
Well, these two boys are gonna have some big shoes to fill, but I'm proud of them. They've done good. So
Yeah, no, we'll
just turn
keep
them
on.
loose. I got their license now. So.
Yeah, that would be great if you guys helped out.
So we break the news to everybody, and they are all amazing. They've always been super supportive of Trent and I, and super supportive of us with growing our family. And I love being an Otteson, and I'm proud to be an Otteson.
There's no high-grade turquoise in the world that's gonna be more beautiful than your little baby girl. I promise you that.
Coming up,
Surprise!
Yeah, seriously.
Jaquel's doing good for the moment, so she said one last blast.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Lane and T, I think we stop right here and we'll start drilling. You can see where we're trying to carry the road?
Yeah.
with Trenton at home and unable to help, the younger Ottesons need to step up to the plate, especially today. In order to extend the road, Tony needs to drill 22 blast holes, fill them with 250 pounds of ANFO, and load 22 full sticks of dynamite into each hole before the sun sets.
So we just lay it 20, 25 holes across here, load them heavy, sink them deep and shoot them hard. Build us a ledge right here. That's the goal.
Okay.
All right, well, let's get it down in here and, get to work, get drilling, so.
All right. Tony tells me and Lane, hey, we're gonna be drilling 20 to 25 holes today, and we're just like, dude, this is going to be really, really cool. I've never been around an explosion this intricate and this many in a row.
That's Trent. I'll tell you right now, we're excited to see him because the real work is about to begin, and I get another set of muscles on there. We're gonna knock this out today.
Surprise!
Yeah, seriously. What are you doing here, Trent?
Well, Jaquel's doing good for the moment, so she said one last blast.
Okay.
One last blast before we gotta put some more time in at home, so.
What are you thinking?
I think we need to get this compressor. Let's use that excavator, let's pick it, swing it around, and get those holes drilled. Let's just bomb it out.
We're moving the compressor to the end of the road so that the hoses are closer to the drill site. Tristan and Lane will drill, and Tony and I will prep the dynamite. This is gonna be a big one.
Keep it tight. Perfect. Swing it. Good. Iron up.
Let's go, let's drill.
The Ottesons are drilling the 22 blast holes along the rugged mountainside. Because this blast is so big and complicated, there's a chance it won't work, meaning a lot of sweat and tears for nothing. If it does work, the miners will have to take cover, since a blast this large will rain down 4 million pounds of airborne rock. There's no room for mistakes today.
This is gonna be nuts. You and I are gonna be right here huddled. Okay, everybody, we are 30 seconds out. 30 seconds out. Emily, you got the south road blocked.
South Road is blocked.
Lane, you got the north road blocked.
North road's clear.
All right, everybody, we are live. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
pretty amazing shot. It worked just as planned. Loaded them up, boom, 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 boom. Those rocks were flying, and we loaded them heavy. They shot a long ways, just like we had expected. Crazy awesome shot. Worked perfect right now.
Before they bring in a bulldozer to level the road, the Ottesons decide to pick through the rubble to see if they expose Turquoise.
I was thinking right here, man, we'd be right in that turquoise.
Really not even seeing any. Holy moly.
You okay?
I'm all right. Well, on that note, you know, I think I'll probably get back and check on Jaquel and call it a day. Just too bad we didn't see anything.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But look at, man.
Yeah, when I get back, I'm sure you'll have the excavator in. I know that Turquoise is here.
Well, hey, man, good luck with your first baby girl.
Yeah.
Tell Jaquel we said hi.
I'm thankful I got to be out here and shoot a megaton blast before my baby is born, but it's kind of hard to leave empty-handed.
Thanks for all the help, guys. Yeah. You guys are really stepping up. That's awesome.
I really wish I could have taken some Cloud9 home to work on in my shop.
Hey, Tony, are you seeing anything over there?
No.
We got like little specks showing, but nothing like worth
Nothing
cutting
usable?
or anything.
You know what Grandpa would say right here?
Dig deeper.
Dig deeper. Maybe I can get the dozer, push the road on through, and get the excavator in here, and by dark, maybe we can be actually digging.
Well, it sounds like you guys could probably get that done pretty easy, and we could split up over to where our new claim is and get some work done and maybe salvage the day with some turquoise there. You know, there's still a little bit of light left in the day, but me and Lane just spent our entire day here working so hard and getting this all done. And we're always up to help out wherever we're needed, but we know that there's turquoise over at our new spot. We think that if we can get out of here and get back over there, we can maybe find some turquoise there and make up for what we're not hitting here.
You don't want to stick around, huh?
Well,
you guys gonna split out of here and just leave me and Emily?
we need that last little bit of energy to mine, you know?
All right, guys. Lane and Tristan prefer to go ahead and call it quits because they have this other digging they're working on, and you know, it's promising, and it's a lot easier. I mean, I can understand, but we're short-handed, and it is getting late, so losing them right now is a punch in the gut.
Well, all we can do is try. It's just you and I now.
You see anything in that back wall right there?
There's a little bit of paint here. It's kind of green, though. So maybe.
I don't even think that's turquoise at all.
It's just
There's clay behind that.
behind right here.
Yeah, that whole wall right there. We're gonna need the excavator.
But we can't bring that in until we clean up this mess.
Man, that's a bummer to not see turquoise.
Coming up.
Hello. Hey, Tony, what's up? All right. Okay, bye. All right, we gotta go.
We gotta go.
After leaving Tony and Emily at Cloud9, Tristan and Lane resume work on a promising lead at their own mining claim.
What do you think? Pull the excavator down, Lane, and cross-cut it? That's what I'm thinking. Do you want to cross-cut right there? Because I've seen some color when I was driving up right over there that looked pretty awesome.
Yeah, let's do that.
We need to use a cross-cutting technique along the lead, and what we're going to do is dig top to bottom from where the lead is, all the way through different layers of rock and different layers until you actually locate where the turquoise is. Seen any color?
Tristan, I'll get in and check.
You know, I just found it has like a web nugget stuck on there.
That's high-grade web right there. Right next to just a straight vein.
Do you think that's close to that $80 carat stuff, Dad?
That looks like it, yeah, heck yeah. If we found something this valuable this quickly, then this can bring us a ton of money. We need to see what else is in there. Hold on a second. I got a phone call. Hello. Hey, Tony, what's up? All right. Okay, yeah, no, we'll be there. We'll be there. It's important, you know, family first, so we'll be there. Okay, bye. All right, we gotta go.
We gotta go.
Think of how much muck is underneath us here.
This is
They're
crazy.
10-foot holes set back about 15 feet in the mountainside.
Back at Cloud 9, Tony and Emily scramble to find Turquoise, but they're running out of light. Before they can clear rubble from the new road, they have to double-check their work for Turquoise before throwing the trash away.
Oh, it's a freaking heavy rock. I don't think it's gonna move. It's not even moving at all.
Don't let it fall over on you.
Okay, it's coming.
Go ahead.
Here comes another one.
Ooh.
Careful.
Good gracious.
It looks like there would be a nugget right there, but I don't think there's anything in it. Doesn't that look like a nugget?
Yeah.
Hey-o.
Hey!
We brought these guys back, not finding Turquoise, and then having that new claim they wanted to look
Oh,
at.
yeah.
And I think it's good for them to learn that you just don't always find turquoise, and sometimes a lot of hard work, and you don't get, don't seem like you're making money, making headway anyway. So
Yeah.
Ryan and Tristan, they're out there mining with Tony and Emily, and you know they're busting their butts, and they worked hard all day, and they didn't get any turquoise, and they were really frustrated, and they wanted to go mine their new find. But that's not how we do things in this family. You know, they need to stick in there, come rain, snow, or shine, or hit the jackpot or not. My boys are gonna go in there and they're gonna finish the job that they started with Tony.
They feel like they're made to dig turquoise and they didn't see a lot, and
Hey,
I don't blame them. I used to be the same way.
You just give us a call and
Sweet.
When you're done, and we'll come and get them.
Awesome, thanks for coming out.
Lane and I called it a little early. We were way too eager to do our own thing and didn't think about doing the right thing. Tony and Emily needed us and we shouldn't have left.
We're gonna keep going after right here where you left off. I wanna see some turquoise. And then we'll just bring that road in and just do whatever we can. So
Yeah.
right now we just gotta find some turquoise. We're kind of at that point.
Yeah.
No, it goes down right here too.
Oh, there's a nugget right there, Lane.
Oh no, an awesome nugget. Let's get this off. There's some good turquoise here.
Dang. That is an awesome slab. Hey, Tony, we're getting some awesome high-grade blue right here.
What?
It's actually thickening up on these rocks.
Yeah, it's coming in.
Really?
Ready? Watch this. Ready?
Oh.
There's a big old
You guys
nugget.
found it. Check it out, Em.
Oh.
Hang on.
What'd you guys name this, Mike?
Sweet.
Cloud 9.
Cloud 9?
Doesn't it look like a cloud?
Kind of need this right now. A little vindication for all the work that we've done. That what's in the ground right now is what we're after.
Right there, you see?
Yeah.
That's actually a blue vein on the top. It's really thin, but boy, it doesn't get any darker than that.
Oh, Tony.
Yeah.
I think me and Lane sure learned our lesson for taking off on you.
Yeah.
We kind of learned that sometimes you gotta stick to it and you gotta be patient with your mine. And I'm so glad we were able to learn this lesson here, because I can't imagine us getting over to our lead and something like this where we go in and mine and just hit nothing. Would we give up there too? Now we know that you shouldn't give up, and you just gotta keep on digging.
See it all in there? That's a big old nugget right there. Oh, I see it. Yeah, that's some super dark blue. I'll get it down to Vegas. Show Trent all the work that we did. You know, he came out that it wasn't for nothing. We're on it. That's a pretty good load. Let's get down off here and take it in and grind it, and I can get some down to Vegas. Trent will be ecstatic to see it.
Coming up.
I wanted to show you.
Dang.
That's it right there. That is the very first of all the Cloud 9.
Dang.
Hey,
Hey.
Trent.
How's it going?
What's up, Trent? Hi, Angelica.
Hi, guys.
Guys excited to
How's
see
it
her.
going?
I'm gonna take this turquoise that we dug out and take it to Trent and Jaquel and kind of break it to him that all the work that we did was not for nothing, and you know that his plan did work.
Tell me how the mining's gone.
You know, it's been pretty awesome.
Oh, really?
I wanted to show you.
Dang.
Yeah.
Let me see that.
That's it right there. That is the very first of all the Cloud 9 minus one stone that I kept.
What's the significance of the stone you kept?
First cab stone, kind of keep it for something special.
Yeah.
You know how it is. The first stone that we find from any of our mines is meaningful to us. It's the first one from that mine that's ever had human eyes on it. So I grab those and I hold on to them forever, and I'll build something special with them. You'd be excited and wanting
Yeah.
to see that all the money we spend on this. We're into that road now, $45,000, $55,000.
But at least there's something.
Yeah.
Something to show. That's quality right there.
Yeah,
That's a
no.
that's high grade turquoise. I think this is a mine that we definitely go all in. I'd like to see more.
We have more, Trent. You know, I don't have any time to cut it. Carter, will you grab the bucket out of the back of the truck and bring it in, please? And we thought that would help get you out of Jaquel's face.
While I'm here, I could be working.
I can tell this is just what he wanted. You know, this is like another big bucket of candy for him.
This is perfect because he has equipment at home to process stones.
This is something that'll keep him working turquoise, and he can kind of kill two birds with one stone here. He'll be at home with Jaquel in case there's an emergency, and at the same time, he still gets to get his fingers dirty.
So, check it out, Trent.
Dang, we got plenty to process.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot to saw through.
Figure out what's
actually
good
got more
and
than I
what's
would've thought.
not good.
Yeah, there's definitely some we gotta push to the side.
For
but
sure.
There's some good nuggets. Give me that bucket and I'll have something to mess with.
That's all yours.
Yeah.
We also have one more thing. So that first stone that I snagged out of Cloud 9, I built the very first ever piece of jewelry for Cloud 9. And that is for you, Jaquel.
For me?
For you.
Oh my God.
If you let Trenton come back and mine this weekend with me.
Okay, go. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Should be bought.
Hey, nice payment.
Oh my gosh. Tony pulls out this beautiful necklace for me. So it was like so heartfelt, and this necklace is significant to me, I think because of just the time in our life right now. You know, Trenton would typically be out there with them, and he's had to take some time off home with me, and I get a little piece of kind of what they're doing out there right now, and it kind of makes me feel like, okay, we're still a part of this.
That's awesome. Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you.